And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Yeah.
Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, what's going on? Good day in the neighborhood. Bitcoin just made a recovery high just a couple of minutes ago. I'm going to go on and talk about our thoughts here after picking the low last night. Welcome everybody. What's up, Josh? Johnny? Junkie? What's up, Jabadrell? Digital Trip? Tezos on the move? What's up, Raj? So Bitcoin 33,465. We were a buyer last night at 29. Paid 29.3 for some. Paid 29,850 for some. Ethereum. We're doing so much trading. Ethereum, I'm in at 1060. That should have been for everybody. And Litecoin, 125 to 128 would have been our entries. All season, we kind of cherry pick the ones we like. I mean, I think all coins are good here after last night's low. Nice buy, Mike. I'd say that was a low. Appreciate it, Rob. We got a patreon.com/learncrypto where I trade the majors and my partner Nick trades the smalls and the micro caps. This month, I think he said we got 20 winners, 3 losers, and 6 open profits. And on some micro, small caps, he's got some 5s and 10 bangers just in the last few months. So Nick's talking there under the gold Wyckoff SMI banner. He's not live with me. I buy based on Wyckoff, which we're going to show here today. On the main screen is Bitcoin USD Bitfinex. You can see on the bottom right, technometer 40.8. It got down to 39.4, I believe, last night on the smash, down below 29,000. Didn't give us exactly what we wanted, but got close enough. That was the level where I thought we were probably going to reverse from. What's up, James? We're going to give you a wrench. Here is Bitcoin USD consolidated, 140 exchanges. You can see technometer, same thing. Down here at, let it update. Things are being a little slow, it looks like. 42.4 on the technometer. And Bitcoin USDT consolidated, going to be about the same. Java Drill, we used to do live streams 6 o'clock every night, 5 days a week in the bear market. We've been busy with our Discord, but and with COVID, but I'm trying to do 2 o'clock updates Monday through Friday if we get any big action. Bitcoin USDT technometer 42.727. We're going to go to the 5-minute intraday. 1 month. Let's look at this chart. This is a little more telling on last night's low, I think. I had talked about us having an A down. This was a B triangle, and then 5 waves down into the C low last night. I liked it better on Bitfinex, so we're going to show that. Same thing, 5-minute line chart, 1 month. You'll be able to see the volume definitely look like an ABC. Volume's lower right. You can see the triangle here that we had. Let's put that in blue. This definitely looked like, off this high here, it looked like definitely you could count 5 ways down into this low. Then you had A, B, C, D, E triangle. Then you had 5 ways down into last night's low for a little bit of Elliott wave. So it was an ABC. You can see here much more weakness on the volume than the price, because actually volume rolled over back here when we was at 33,000. I think that's a lot of minor selling. And but I counted ABC down, Elliott wave, which I do use for the cryptos to overlap the Wyckoff. This is kind of inharmonious action because you can see volume is way below this low here when we was at 30,000 on the 11th. And price could only get below it last night for what, an hour or two. So that's inharmonious action per Wyckoff. And I'm going to say on Wyckoff courses at wyckoffsmi.com, I'm going to do 20% off for the next 24 hours. The coupon code is 20OFF24, 20OFF24, one word. Let me put that up here real quick. If you want to take a course, 20OFF24 should get you 20% off next 24 hours for Wyckoff Unleashed or Wyckoff Beginners. If you want the Wyckoff crypto course at learncrypto.io, email me, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll give you a code over there that'll work. The Discord is patreon.com/learncrypto, $40 a month. No discount on that. That's already too cheap. And Java Drill, yes, I'll run a commercial later, but I do manage stock and crypto assets, 3% annual fee. I am a legal registered investment advisor for the last 25 years. Yeah, we think the OGs are hanging out at Bitfinex. That's why we follow it quite a bit. And if you look at Bitcoin USD, I don't think many people are following volume from 140 exchanges, but that is what we do with our software. That's why it takes a little bit of time for these things to load. Then we use the Wyckoff proprietary indicators. So it's chugging through 5-minute data. Here's the same chart, but Bitcoin USD consolidated. Same thing though, you can see 5 ways down off the high. That's an easy count, 5 ways to here, A, B, C, D, E, and then another 5 ways down into last night's low. So I think the low is in. We will be raising stops. I won't really give the stop levels here on YouTube or Twitter because I don't want everyone piling on where I'm at. But I think that was the low. You can see here lower left, we got a green arrow where we bought last night. We had bids in at 29, and when we got close to there, I went to market on most orders because I wasn't sure we was going to slip below 29. So some people paid a little higher than 29. And no, James, I do not know that. But I will find out. But I know it's 140 of the top exchanges now, so. Making millions, that'd be nice to hit. What's like 940 million, I think, tonight. I need to get that ticket. So let's look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum we bought at 1060. It is way higher today. I thought that one would lead us. I do like Litecoin here. It's a little slow here the last few hours, but I would guess it'll have a green bar here in a minute when you're not looking. Ethereum USD consolidated. So really moving kind of in lockstep. So not much to show there. I'm guessing that was a C wave of a triangle, so probably could work up still higher, maybe then $100 pullback, and then still much higher. I would think if we're, I've been showing this count here on YouTube shows. So let's show that here real quick. Again, I do Wyckoff because I own the original institute, but I do through some Elliott wave on top of this stuff. So that was a triangle I was hoping for, but our indicators never gave us that. So if we have done a white wave 4 here, then yes, new highs are coming. Or maybe the white 4 is going to be a wild, violent triangle or trading range still, and then new highs. But my guess is we're going to slowly work our way to new highs. And if we zoomed into this like we did yesterday, I gave this live yesterday on YouTube that we had done the 1, 2, 3, 4. I had stated that we were completing the 4 yesterday and needed the 5 down to 29,000. That's what we did get. So that low is in and gives us the white wave 4. So the orange was 5 waves down into that low, like I had mentioned. Our technometer did get down to 39.4. So I thought we was close enough. But that, yes, that would foretell we're doing 5 waves up to new highs. And we're probably just going to be completing the first wave 1 of the first wave 1 somewhere up here today maybe, and then take a breather. So Ethereum, we was long Ethereum from 950 before, caught the exact low basically. We did not sell at the highs because we was afraid it might continue higher. We did sell to 1185 and then immediately bought it back at 1060. So we're long there. Again, I think the low's in. And then Litecoin, same thing. We bought the smash at 128, sold 138 on a stop, bought back at 125 to 128 last night. DOT is still not in my software, but I would think DOT continues higher. That's been a strong one. I would think that's got to keep going. Appreciate it, Java Drill. WyckoffSMI.com, learncrypto.io. Minimum is $10,000 for stocks or $10,000 for crypto. On stocks, I manage a Charles Schwab. You have to have a Charles Schwab account, which we can help you set up. Or I can take over a Charles Schwab that you already have. And then on the crypto, you create a trading API for us where we have trade view manage rights, but we cannot withdraw or exchange. So we can't move any coins around. We cannot withdraw anything. We can only trade view manage. Let's quickly, let's slide over to stocks for a minute. I still think these things are somewhat moving together. Here's SPY, ETF on the S&P 500. If you know, I've been long. I've been talking about that in the weekend review and also in the Discords. It's still, we had some weakness today, but we're recovering from that. Technometer 44 neutral. Everything still just looks higher here. So we're still long. If you look at DIA, no change there. Technometer up to 41. Still looks higher on the Dow Jones. You can see down here, it just came off oversold. So I will at some point have to trail some stops here, but not yet. QQQ. Technometer straight at neutral after being oversold. At the last low, we had a buy down here at these lows 4 days ago. Everything still looks higher. We've got our Wyckoff Wave Growth Index that we follow in more detail. It's up to 45 on the technometer. So there again, still neutral. Performance, I mean, I bet we got 80% winners in the Discord over the last 2 years, I guess it is. Performance on managed accounts, I'm not allowed to report by my regulators because every account is managed individually. Some people are hodling some, as we recommend. Some only give me their trading bags. So appreciate it, Heather. Heather be thy name. My fishing buddy. Okay, hold on here. Let me bring back Bitcoin chart. There's Bitcoin 33,605 near the highs of the day. We're going to look for my pro traders at wyckoffsmi.com, which again you can get. It's $40 a month. If you sign up next 24 hours, it'll be 20% off of that. We're still long trip around 2680, I think it was. We're at 3315. We're still long PAGs. Microsoft heated up the last 3 or 4 days. I missed that one. PAGs is still here. We're long around 47 and change. We're 56. And Keys has been one of our better ones. Keys is 146. We're in that at 119. And then I'm still short the metals. Seems like I've been that way forever. I'm short the metals by being long dust, which was up nicely earlier today. Giving back some of those gains, but still long dust, hoping we can get through this resistance. Let's look at TLT real quick. In a minute here, what's up, Outlaw Preacher? What's up, Chris? TLT. Sitting down here at the lows. Technometer 49.55, 50 is overbought, so I'm guessing TLT is going to, I mean, we've done a half 50% rally we're trying on, can't even get that accomplished. Looks like TLT's headed down, 20-year bonds headed down, interest rates headed higher, it looks like. What's up, Paul? Elvis, I did see you signed up earlier. I'm going to give you a wrench. How many Bitcoin calls on average in a month? Bitcoin calls, I guess what, maybe 3 or something. I don't day trade Bitcoin in the Discord, but between Nick and I, we give, like I said, we've had 23 trades this month closed, 6 still open. Let's look at Tesla real quick here while we're going over stocks. Setting here sideways, technometer 43. That thing looks like it's bracing for another short-term pork blaster here. What up, Colacol? Bitcoin right here near the highs of the day, so no change there. Anybody got any cryptos? That they want to look at on the daily chart? YLCO, what's up, Walter? Cliff, I believe. If that's a stock, I don't think that's in my software. I'll check here in a minute. All right, daily Bitcoin in front of us. Anybody? Let's look at XTZ. I think that's in the software. XTZ USD. That thing was being a dog down there at $1.80. Now we got 308. Nice recovery today. Technometer lower right, 46, 50's overbought, so still room to run. That one looks like a coin just trying to finally come alive, which it's needed. So let's hope that one can break out here. What up, Cater Pie? XTZ USDT. Technometer neutral at 44. Just came off of 42 yesterday, so it would have been a little bit better than that late last night like everything was. So XTZ should be able to keep it moving. Hold on, we got Link. Link USD, technometer 42.3 after being really oversold last night when I gave the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin buys. I usually tell everybody, if you're looking at a coin like this, if I'm recommending a general market buy on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, you can buy anything. So you could have bought easily 18 on Link. We're 22.23. Technometer below neutral. OP hit a new low yesterday, so I would think Link has a little gas ready still to go higher. What's up, Nathaniel? AAVE is not in my software. I've said my developers are not, I'm not getting updates to my crypto software to add symbols. I can in the stock, but not the crypto, so slight problem at the moment. So I cannot do AAVE. That one's been a strong one. I would think it would continue here, especially if Bitcoin's going to new highs. Here's NEO USD. LTO, no opinion. I don't know if maybe Nick has an opinion. NEO, technometer, neutral. OP hit a new low like last night, like many of these coins did. So I would think NEO off of last night's low, same thing, should have a good run. 21 to 24 already. ADA will do that. ADA USD. $34.7. I'll take that. I take that today. ADA USD, same thing. New low last night on the OP. Technometer as 39.9. ADA made a 28. We're at 36. That thing, I've been talking about that still going higher. That one still should be good. No problemo. See ya, Heather. BAT, haven't talked about that in a long time. BAT USD consolidated. Bitcoin new high 33,760. Who's your daddy? I like that action today. Going up easily today. There's BAT breaking out. 23 to 33. Sweet. You can see technometer down to 43. Not much help. But again, some of these coins are looking extremely good. BNB, Nick has owned this since, I don't know where it was, 26 or 41, and then he did all the staking on this thing. I don't do any of this, but Nick does a shitload of it. This has been a huge home run. That one's reversed higher, so it looks more, not quite as strong as some of these alts, but BNB should be good. Mana USD, let's see what the volume looks like on this thing. 10.5 to 16, nice day. Some of these have came alive. Technometer 43. New low on the OP last night. That one should be good. No band yet in the software. Link we already showed. Link looks higher. Bottom last night with everything. No problemo. Give you a moderator, Nathaniel. I mean, everything. We'll look at volume here. Let's go back to Bitcoin USD consolidated. You're welcome, Marson. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. Here's Bitcoin USDT volume off the low. I mean, not extremely strong at the moment, but I think it's going to take a little bit to get that firmed up. So I don't really have an issue with it at the moment. Let's look at Bitcoin USD real quick. $33.8 on Bitcoin. Outlaw, let me give you a range. I don't know why you don't have one. SXP, I don't, that's not in the software either, but we're going to get those added. There is, again, Bitcoin USD volume, trying to dig out of the hole here. So we'd like to see a little bit more strength, but so far not that big a problem. Hold on here a second. Let's look at Zen. What's up, WOG Australian? Here's Zen USD. For some reason that is not loading. Here's Zen USD Bittrex, Technometer, 41. Volume's been acting very well here. So again, the last night's low on Zen, I would think you key off that, we're headed higher. Just like we thought on the Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum from last night. VGX looks like a pork blaster. I got some pork blaster t-shirts behind me. I should grab those and show them. Get a Zen note. I think Nick's got quite a few of those himself. Looks like a family reunion. Litecoin USD, let's look at this one. I really thought Litecoin would act a little bit better here, so let's Ethereum at 1270 after buying at 1060 last night. We gave that we even gave that free to YouTube, so I mean to Twitter. Litecoin 140. Can't get out of here, but I would think Litecoin will, when you're not looking, will probably get through that 142 level and head up again. Appreciate it, Daniel. What's up, Thomas? I'm not much fire, but I just quietly do my own thing and try to keep all the extra noise out of my ears, which is hard to do with a lot of clients, a lot of subscribers and members, but we try the best. Litecoin USD, Technometer 44.4. As I had said, new low on the OP last night. So be nice to get this thing rolling on Litecoin. We shall see. Technometer neutral. We'll probably not get concerned about this rally until the technometers get closer to 50. And then we'll look for an Elliott wave roadmap to tell us what would be ending. And try to figure out how to take profit, raise stops, whatever. Here's Rep USD consolidated, 140 exchanges. Got a little deep the last 2 days, but otherwise we kind of jumped resistance and backed up to it. Technometer 45.5. OP trading higher, so I would think rep again, I'd key off last night's low. I would think those will work higher. VGX is not in my software. I'm trying to get that fixed. Do I use a news feed for trading? No, I don't. We're just in our Discord doing our thing. I try to keep news at a minimum. The last news was like Guggenheimer at 40,000 saying we were going to 400. Then to find out they talk it down. I mean, I try to keep news out of my system. We got a blog at learncrypto.io that we put what we think is 3, 4, 5 items worth reading every day. That's about it. Ethereum to 2,000, I would think probably, here's a, now let me do this on the big screen here. Here's a kind of an LA Wave roadmap we've been using for Ethereum. So again, our trading is 90-95% Wyckoff, but we like to use some LA Wave roadmaps. There's a free week coming for Elliott. Actually, it's right now. Check out my Twitter for the free link. Here's a Ethereum call. I got some different ones here. I actually think that, I mean, this could be a 1-2. We're headed to 1,600, or we're going to go up to 1,350, maybe back to 1,250, and then on to new highs. But really, we've got a bunch of 4s and 5s we have to keep doing to the upside. So it's going to look a little more. And there's just more of these coming to probably like 2,600 or 2,700. So just a lot of trending higher, but a lot of 4s and 5s coming to push us higher in Ethereum. Again, I'm a registered investment advisor. I got regulators watching me. Here's a quick disclaimer. Do your own research.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
My regulators don't understand crypto, so they're having a hard time regulating it. There's Ethereum 3-minute chart, lower left, just continues higher. Chugging away. We bought the exact low basically last night, so we'll take that. All right, Bitcoin 33,704, Ethereum 1269, Litecoin 140. Anybody got any stocks they want to go over? We'll try to do a little bit of Wyckoff analysis. If anybody's got any stocks you want to quickly go over, we could do that now. FSTLY. FSLY, that's one I thought would test up there at 105, so far that's still working. Looks to me like a little bit of distribution maybe. LAZR, we've got that one. Look at the 9-month. Looks like a high-level pork blaster coming. Technometer was at 40. Now we're at 48. OP is sideways as well, so I would think still higher, but once I get a general market sell, I think some of these are going to roll over. What's up, Taj? You had big volume on the upside. We're lowered volume here now to the right, so that looks like more accumulation. Would rather not see that 2964 level taken out. I probably would use that on a stop unless this is a buy and hold. OVTZ. That one is not in my software. I only have the ones in my software that I'm really trading or monitoring myself because there's so much data being stored. I don't do it for every stock. Gold, gold I have been bearish since the highs. I will show that why. Classic Wyckoff here on the 9-month. Preliminary supply, buying climax, automatic reaction, secondary test. We had a couple fall through the ices, I believe, rally backs. I'm looking for markdown here. So get this rally today or tomorrow out of the way, then I think we'll see lower. We are oversold in the technometer, which I mentioned a few days ago. If we can't stage a better rally here, then I still think metals are headed lower. I think the dollar's headed higher. So if you're at wyckoffsmi.com, I want to do a Wyckoff course, 20% off next 24 hours. I don't normally do much off of those. They're already cheap. If you want to do the course at learncrypto.io, hit me up on Twitter or email. Coupon code at wyckoffsmi.com is 20OFF24. Peter Schiff, what a guy. So metal still looks lower to me. And I still think the dollar can try to bounce here multi-month. That is going to affect the Bitcoin, I believe, when that happens. So we'll trade it day by day. BNGO is not in my software. I will add these later. I'll add it over here on TradingView real quick. Well, I was going to. Up 13% today. There is a daily chart on, whoa, 50 cents to $10. You on that one, Taj? Yikes. You should have gave that to the group down there at 50 cents then. That would be a monster. If you can see this, there's HVBTF, Hive blockchain. That's from 25 cents up to $2. That'd have been a good buy last night as well. That's been 8 or 9x. I use TC2000. I got a lot of scans over here to the left. You'll see where I'm looking for reversals, etc. Snap would be in my software already. Here's Snap, 9-month. Been trending higher nicely. Came off a near oversold 3 days ago. Short term, I'd be long that with the stop here at that 48, 49 level. But be careful, I am going to give a sell on stocks sometime soon, I would guess. No, I don't really look at the Bitcoin versus gold chart. Probably need to do that though, John. Walmart had a little weakness last week, trying to turn back up. I'd mentioned here a couple days ago, technometer was oversold. And we're still at 38.4. We were extreme oversold 4 days ago, down there at the 143.50 level. So I'd hate to see that 142.75 level taken out. I am long a little bit of Walmart for clients. Here's Blink. We've been long this. I think we got a buy on this at 26. Palm Beach liked it. You can see on it, technometer coming down to oversold. So Blink could get interesting here again. NIO, we've been talking about that. I said it had been decent on the charts by itself. You can see technometer, lower right, was down at oversold 3 days ago. It did catch this low. 57.50, we're up to 62. I would have been on that if I was more bullish the general market. I just thought we had maybe a week or so to go higher. Should have jumped on that. Jumped the creek back up to it with an oversold technometer. That's normally all that you need to look for to make some money. So that one still looks good. NOK is not in the software. I'll add these tonight, tomorrow. Let's go back and look at UUP. I've had a position here with some small losses. UUP is a long dollar ETF. I'm hoping here we've done maybe a 1 up and a 2 down here ready to go higher, or maybe an A up and this is a B ready to go higher. If not, we're going to go to one more new low and then I think finally have a much stronger rally. Sentiment against long dollar is hugely negative. I've shown that before. I would think the dollar's got to have a rally here, which again is going to hurt Bitcoin at some point. What's up, Eric? LAC. Can't do that one either. I don't know if these are smaller caps. And we got, I can always go to my TC 2000 here. Lithium. I know those stocks have done very well. That was down here, what, around 3 early in the year. 23, lower left. Huge run from 10 to almost 30. If you're in that one, nice trade, Naveen. SNES, I'll add that one. That is a, there's a chart zoomed in. SNES. If you can see that well enough on the lower left chart below my picture. That one is starting to come alive, kind of broke through some resistance at $2. You said SENS. SENS. Let me make sure that's not in my software. It sounds familiar. No. All right, there's SENS. 50 cents to $4 quickly. Damn, some of these are coming alive. Healthcare. What's up, Jack? Appreciate it, Eric. Let me give you a wrench. Let's look at Square on the software. That one used to give us really good buys and sells. Go to the 9-month. We talked about this back at 60s and 70s. 221. We had a near oversold down here at the 214. We're only 222. Technometer's 42.7. OP's hitting new highs. Again, I think some of these are getting a little long in the tooth and needs a pullback soon. I am going to give a sell sometime here, I think, on U.S. equities. There's BB still going higher. Another good day today. New high OP, everything looks still higher there. Nice trade, Jack. Alibaba, we had given a buy, showing on the charts down here. There's a 9-month. We had a buy area down at 224. Technometer 48. Again, I had said even on here, that's probably a decent one that ought to play a little catch up to the upside. It's trying to do that, so I think you're probably all right being in there. EFX is not in the software. What up, Philippe? Well, we had Buddy said he was still long Agco. Wanted to look at that technometer. Let's go to the 9-month there. It's had a nice run along with the commodity stocks. OP lagging a little bit. Technometer at 40, so coming into oversold again. So that one just keeps chugging higher. Probably over time, still a good buy and hold. I would sell equities and would buy gold if we get another smash in there, but I'm not a big believer in gold as of yet. I'm still bearish. I'm bearish gold unless the January 5th high is taken out. What up, Zimmy Jim? Let's look at Shopify. This is one we mentioned at $180 or at 187. 1200 now. I showed this jump and pullback near oversold technometer, but it's kind of, this is a place really where it should be extending gains and it's not. So I would be careful because this could be an up thrust and a test. 1140, I think an 1145 print would actually turn me defensive on short term. NEO I showed Taj because I had mentioned the last few days technometer was oversold when we was doing this 56, 57. Today finally turned higher. That one still looks higher. JMIA, I've got to add. At Dust, I'm still long Dust. I have been long Dust. I do have profits, but I need Dust to try to get going here. I'll give Uber, then we're going to get back to cryptos, and I'm going to get out of here. I had an hour's sleep the night before, and last night wasn't a lot better. I got a lot going on. Shout out to Carrie for helping. We were extremely swamped last night early. There's Uber. I think a good long-term hold. Short-term, a little bit of weakness here the last 6 days. Had a decent buy level down here at 51. But again, that one might be getting a little tired short-term. Got to like a double in a month. So that's all for equities. Let's go back to our trading view. 33,435 Bitcoin. Rolling over a little bit here in the last 15 minutes. Ethereum was 1275. We're at 1248. Litecoin $1.39. So I'm going to wrap it up. Get back to work. I'm going to run a 2-minute Who Was Richard Wyckoff for anybody that doesn't know. I took his course 1982. Got a lot of real money national recognition after I graduated, which kind of started my career. And again, 20 off, 24, if you want to do a Wyckoff course. Nice trade, Philippe. So again, 2-minute commercial, then end of show. Quick little blurb, and I'm out of here. Have a good one. Good luck.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907 I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and created the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.
Let's see how they do it.